Hi, I'm LV from Meadowlark Log Homes. I'm going to show you our log supply and how the logs come in from the forest, and even a little bit of forest stewardship in the process. In front of me is a larch group of logs. These are nice and straight. These are thinned out in the forest when the trees are too thick. And so these are premium, they're beautiful and strong. Makes a very strong beam and wall log. So here the bark has been taken off the logs with pressure water so they can dry and be ready for processing. Behind here are some logs that have been the bark's been taken off for quite some time, where the air dry, where they get seasoned and they get grayed. But don't worry, when the house is actually milled and hand peeled, the surface is white where it is peeled. So from the forest they come in looking like with the bark on. In the background we see some logs with the bark, and here they have been pressure washed. The bark is removed, and then after a while they turn a gray color, but then, as I said, they become white when they're peeled. I'll walk over and give you a view of some logs we've been getting in from the forest fires of 2017. We're harvesting a lot of logs from the burned areas, which were completely devastated. But the good thing about it is the trees are killed, but the wood is not burned. So I'll show you that in a minute. Over here is a deck of freshly peeled and logs cut into lengths, ready for the sawmill. As you can see, they're smooth and beautifully colored. These are ready for processing. Over here is a group of logs from the burn, and the surface is burned black, but the bark is still on the logs. So this is great forest stewardship as we harvest the trees from the badly burned areas. They're useless for anything else. They'll die, they'll fall over and create a real mess in the forest if they're not taken away after the burn. So these are ready to get the bark taken off of them. In the background is a pile of logs that is used, ready for processing. I'm going to see if I can get a view of the sawmill, if the sun's not in my face too much. That's the sawmill building, and then another sawmill building there. We have two sawmills, and then some more of the yard. But I want to focus on the log decks of the burned wood. Very beautiful, strong wood. As I said, the only thing is the tree has been killed by the fire. I'll walk over here and get a view of some more of these trees. These are some long decks of wood out here. The wood is burned, ready for pressure washing. Here are green logs that have not been burned, have not been through a fire. This is our normal diet of raw material right here. This is our favorite wood. Whether it's burned or green, it doesn't matter. We take the bark off, let them dry, and then they're ready for processing. So all of our wood is air dried in our dry climate, relatively arid climate in the summer in Montana. They dry well and are ready for processing that way. So here's the deck I showed you earlier. These have been weathering and drying for about a year. And then over there in the distance we have large decks of logs peeled and ready for use. So in another video we'll show you the sawmill process and the building process. But out here in the yard where the logs come in, here's where they get peeled and ready for going onto the sawmill. And the yard man out here has a great view of the mountains to be working with. So nice mountains all around. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.